Hey, the name of this little spiel of mine is called They Blew Their Load Too Quickly. And it has to do with some of the greatest creative minds in the arts and in music, and how, um, even though they're still making things, creative projects, they don't hold a candle to the what made them famous in the first place. For example, we can go with John Waters, the noted film director from Baltimore, his beloved hometown. Okay, let's face it. He's known for Pink Flamingos and Mondo Trash, not Mondo Trash, Female Trouble and all that other shit. The early dirty movies or bad taste movies, and that's where he made his mark. But now, I hear he's going to make another movie after 20 years. Somebody will wake me later, please. Come on. He's lucky you can get the money from the studios to make that. So, these guys, he's been cruising along with like silly movies like Serial Mom and all those. I'm not really a fan. I can't really watch any of his movies. I find them unwatchable. Like, whereas David Lynch, I love watching his films. The aesthetics, he's got a unique set of aesthetics and things. But not to get too deep, he also blew his load with uh, by the early '90s, he was done. He didn't blow his load quickly, but he did. He started out with Eraserhead and all that shit. What's it called? Not Blue Lagoon. Hell no. Blue Velvet. Then he did the Twin Peaks and series, and outstanding career. But I heard now he can't even get money to make movies. And let's move over to music. Oh, we got Todd Rundgren, who hasn't done a decent album in 20 years. Um, his fantastic music came out like Something Anything. He really achieved greatness on basically two albums, Something Anything and A Wizard, a True Star. I mean, he's like my musical favorite. And then same thing with the Beach Boys. Brian Wilson blew his load on Pet Sounds. And I bought every Beach Boy album that ever came out after Pet Sounds. And they all have so many throwaways on them. Then and now he can't make music at all because he has dementia. But in 1988 he did record the Brian Wilson solo album, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. And like I said in my other previous video, how Stevie Wonder is criminally overrated, and I think they just felt sorry for him because he was blind and he couldn't dance. Oh well. Um, oh well. That's my video. Oh, and I wanted to make a comparison between two albums, Pet Sounds, and one called Portraits by the Buckinghams. The Portraits is very different and groundbreaking in terms of using orchestras and different genres of music, but they didn't have a central figure like a Brian Wilson to publicize it. And now they're just probably doing oldies shows, but too bad that Portraits album by the Buckinghams was almost as good as Pet Sounds, if you ask me. Okay. Okay,